So today we're going into Udio, which makes amazing music from just prompts. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to create amazing stuff with just prompts. So let me show you where we're starting. We're starting with a little song that I made about wanting to become a doctor. So the song is about a guy who wants to become a doctor, but he wants to take an online course, and of course he doesn't want an online proctor because this particular guy, he wants to cheat on his exams. So the verse goes, I want to become a doctor. I don't want an online proctor watching me cheat on my exams because I want to become a doctor, right? Now the chorus is, a doctor, I want to become a doctor. Can't have an online proctor, want to become a doctor. So you could see how clear the rhythm is for these kinds of lyrics. And the bridge is, gynecology would be good for me. Dermatology might be boring. Proctology would be smelly, but I want to become a doctor. So clearly these are song lyrics. This isn't poetry, right? But it's a stupid song, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to click on this top thing to make the prompt, and see over here where it says custom, write your own lyrics. I'm going to just paste this in. Copy, paste. So I just pasted those silly lyrics into the custom write your own lyrics field. And I'll just say a song about wanting to become a doctor. And I spelled become wrong. And it doesn't pick that up. A song about wanting to become a doctor. Now, it lets you pick the different sorts of genres and styles. I'm going to click folk first, because this sort of feels like it could have a little bit. Oh, folk pop. You know what? Let me take away folk. Let me replace that with folk pop. That looks better. Maybe a little bit of soft rock, maybe a little bit of pop in it. Well, I like singer-songwriter stuff. Oh, definitely drums. How could you not have drums? Let's put a little percussion in it. Ballad looks like it could make this a little funny. Yeah, let's put in a little electric guitar. Adult contemporary, why not? And we already put in folk rock, right? Or did we not? Okay, I think that's enough. I'm wondering if it might not be the worst idea to put commas so the program knows where to break everything. So I'm going to put commas in the lyrics. I think somehow that feels like it's probably a good idea. Gynecology would be good for me, comma. Dermatology would be boring, comma. Proctology would be smelly, comma. But I want to become a doctor. All right, I'm going to click create.
I want to become a doctor. I don't want an online proctor watching me cheat on exams, because I want to become a doctor. A doctor, a doctor. I want to become a doctor. Can't have an online proctor. Want to become a doctor. Gynecology would be good for me. Dermatology might be boring. Proctology would be smelly, but I want to become a doctor. I want to become a doctor. I don't want an online proctor watching me cheat on exams, 'cause I want to become a doctor, a doctor, a doctor. I want to become a doctor. Can't have an online proctor. But I want to become a doctor. Gynecology would be good for me. Dermatology might be boring. Proctology would be smelly, but I want to become a doctor.
That was amazing. The name of this track. Now, I didn't give it a name, right? I just described it. but this is called Aspiring Healer, right? And this is the prompt that it used. And I think it's amazing and really funny. Like, it's not going to be a hit on Spotify or anything like that, but I could use it in a video, you know? And the next thing I want to do is I want to download this so I can actually use it. To download it, you just click on the three dots and you hit download, and it's downloading right now into my downloads. So it's there as an MP3 file, which, you know, for this kind of music is perfectly good, you know. If you were at all inspired by this video, I'd appreciate it tremendously if you'd go to Guthrie Jenkins on Spotify. That's Guthrie Jenkins, Jenkins, and listen to some of my serious music. No one seems to be listening much to me, and I may switch to just writing silly music like this.
I want to become a doctor. I don't want an online proctor watching me cheat on exams. Cause I want to become a doctor, a doctor, a doctor. I want to become a doctor. Can't have an online proctor. Would I want to become a doctor? Gynecology would be good for me. Dermatology might be boring. Proctology would be smelly, but I want to become a doctor.